Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. So today I'm joined with Derrick. Do you just want to tell everyone a little bit about your trading journey so far?
Yeah, so I started trading while I was at university, and I remember I placed my first demo trade on 26th of November 2023. So I'm about 1 year, 8 months into trading, almost two
Cool.
years. And yeah, before before I went into trading, I started at the age of 23. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I had heard of trading before, somewhere 2017 when I was 17, junior high school. Yeah, I read about a guy, Sandile Sesi of South Africa. I think he was about 18 by then. He was the youngest millionaire in South Africa. And he was
Yeah.
able to achieve that through forex trading. So, I mean, I saw the charts on a friend's phone when I was in the university, a roommate of mine. And I asked him what is he into crypto trading, and he just mentioned that he wasn't into crypto, he's into forex. And immediately, I mean, my mind went back to 2017 when I saw that YouTube video. So
Yeah.
immediately, I mean, I had to make payments, sign up for a mentorship, and then yeah. So that was how I got into forex trading.
Cool. So how was your trading before you joined WB? Were you finding much success? Did you join WB because you wanted to kind of improve your trading? So how was your trading before joining us?
Yeah, I was actually searching, for strategies that would have, less effect on me psychologically.
Yeah,
Sometimes you make money with a strategy, but psychologically, there are a whole lot of issues that, come with it.
of
So
course.
I was initially trading EMA crossover. Quite discretionary. It was very, very discretionary. So I
Yeah.
had to, use my own discretion most of the time. And comparing sometimes my analysis to my mentor's own, they do not match. I didn't understand, the mental representation of the strategy
Yeah.
in my mentor's mind. So, I couldn't replicate the same results. So, I came across a video um, on WB Trading, YouTube channel
Yeah.
that was, talking about a mechanical trading strategy. And when I looked it up, I fell in love with the concept because if someone has been able to prove that this strategy works and it is purely mechanical, then I can easily replicate the results, right? So I mean that has been a huge improvement, in my trading.
Excellent. Yeah. And like I've said to other traders that I've jumped on a Q&A, for me, when I joined, the mechanical rules was what kind of got my attention because I thought obviously trading seems very difficult when you're looking at it, and the whole mechanical rule kind of makes you
Yeah.
think, okay, if all I have to do is follow a couple of steps, I should be fine, right? So for me, that was a great
Yeah.
kind of selling point to me when it came to trading, and I'm glad that I obviously took it on and gave the mechanical rules an edge, and they work, which is great to know. So obviously, you're now one of our pro community members. We have plenty of features in our pro community. We have stuff like the trade journal, the alerts, the Discord community, all these different features. And I wanted to ask you, what are your two favorite features from the pro community?
Yeah, I think my two favorite, I love all of them, of course, but two favorites, I think you would have to, first of all, the coaching, the one-on-one coaching. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like that part because
Do you like the
when you are, when,
Sorry, I was just going to say, do you prefer
yeah,
the accountability coaching or the more one-to-one coaching, which is more to do with the strategy work with Tom, or obviously the accountability work, which is more teaching you how to be accountable for your trading and where you're going wrong? Which one do you prefer?
Yeah, so I think I was talking about the one-to-one coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you are trading a strategy and you want to be deliberate about the execution of the strategy and the
So,
results, I think what you need the most is feedback, right? Whether you
mhm.
are doing the things you are supposed to do, whether you are doing them right or not. So I find the one-to-one coaching very, very useful because
Mhm.
most of the time, I mean, there are some details of the strategy that sometimes, I mean, you don't find in the actual course. But when you call, I mean, even though they might be in the course, maybe through rushing or some other stuff, you might not remember those details, right? So in
Yeah.
the execution of the strategy, when you meet any obstacles, you can just, I mean, go ahead, book a one-to-one coaching call with the coaches, and then you get your problems, I mean, sorted.
Other than the one-to-one coaching, is there anything else of the pro community that you found very useful? You know, the trade journal to log your trades, the trading bot, which essentially trades for you without even having to lift a finger, the alerts. What other features of the pro community have really helped you on your journey?
Yeah, so I think one other feature, I actually forgot that initially I was supposed to mention too. Sorry about that.
Ah, no worries.
So the second one is the trading journal. Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually like the trading journal a lot because I mean it helps you fine tune certain things about the strategy. You know, sometimes I mean there are I actually didn't expect a trading journal to be a part of it. You know, for most
yeah, of
trading communities, you don't get that as a part of the package. So I
course.
mean that is one thing I really like about the pro community. And what it helps you do is it helps you fine tune, I mean, refine certain aspects of the strategy, right? Even though you don't change the strategy, but as time goes on, your execution of the strategy, I mean, might not be precise, right? So
Right,
based on feedback from the experts and then trading journal, you get to fine tune certain things. I mean, take out certain habits that you've locked. I mean, that didn't help the trading. And then, I mean, be able, and I also like the overview part, right? That provides some statistics about how so you can get an objective measure of your trading performance, right? So that if
right.
there are some things that you need to work on with regards to your trading, you can easily do that.
For sure, man. I think for me as well, I've been in a few other groups, and there isn't one group out there that I know of that
Okay.
are currently giving you a trade journal alongside a bot, alongside the Discord community, and all the features we have all for one kind of good price. I haven't seen that elsewhere. So I think the value for money that you get with WB trading, it's unmatched, really. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Tremendous.
perfect. So another question I had for you was, what would you say your trading goals are?
Well, I normally don't want to, mention, specify my goals in terms of the monetary aspect of trading, right?
Right.
But my focus is that for the next 5 years, around somewhere to by 2030, I should have at least $5 million under funding, in
Yeah.
funded capital
Yeah.
that I'm trading. That is the first point. And then on average, maybe 50,000, $50,000 in payouts like every month, which should be just 1% of the total capital, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a difficult one sometimes with trading goals. I think for me, My first trading goal was to pass a funded challenge. It's not easy, and a lot of people do struggle passing funded challenges. So for me, passing challenges, stacking them up, being able to build the capital to withdraw to then be able to fund your own live account, I think that's kind of the end goal that we're all looking for. If you don't have the money to begin with, I personally didn't. I'd start trading on a prop firm. But the end goal, I think, for a lot of kind of the first goals for a lot of traders is to pass their prop firm and then to start saving that money up to have your own live account.
And I think with regards to prop trading, I mean the ROI is quite massive. It's
Yeah,
um with just $50 you get a 5K account, and
yeah,
2% of it is $100. I mean that is like I mean it's a huge return on investment when it comes to prop firms, right? Yeah. So
yeah, for sure.
anyone that is beginning forex trading, I mean, and if you come from a place where I come from, you will not have access to capital readily like that. So
Of
I
course,
mean, I think that is the best route to go.
definitely,
And then ultimately, you fund your personal, I mean, account, personal brokerage
exactly.
account.
And I remember watching a video one time, and someone said when you're working a normal 9 to 5 job, the kind of progression is almost linear. So, you're going up and it's very stable. It takes time. You might make a little bit more money at the start, but it's a very steady curve. Whereas with trading, you're going to be on this flat curve for a
Yeah,
little while, but it's a very much exponential kind of chart that you're going on when you're part of this trading journey. Which is something that's always stuck with me and helped me get through the tougher times in the beginning.
yeah, yeah. I think that is really true. For 9 to 5 jobs, I think your earnings are fairly constant. I mean, and they might change by a small percentage. I mean, depending on your performance.
For
But
sure.
with trading, I mean, I find it really interesting that you don't have to change whatever you are doing. You are using the same strategy. Your execution is the same, and then you are spending the same amount of time
Yeah,
doing the trading, and all you need to do to make more money is to increase your capital, right? That is
exactly.
that is one job that you don't need to put in more time, like, yeah, to make more money. So I really like that about
So,
trading.
yeah, for sure, man. So I just wanted to ask you as well, for anyone watching this who might be new to trading, they might not have access to a lot of capital. What's one bit of advice you would give to someone who's maybe starting out that doesn't have as much capital there to begin with?
Well, yes. So as we've spoken about earlier on, I mean, if you don't have capital, I mean, this is a revolution.
Yeah,
Yes. So if you are just starting out, you don't have capital, what I would advise you do, right? You don't need to quit your job to start forex trading. You could, I
definitely
mean,
not.
at least during the part of your life where you are during the part of your life where you are learning, right? You could be learning whilst you are, I mean, working a normal 9 to 5. And then
For
you
sure.
need to save some money because obviously to even get a funded challenge with a prop firm, right? You need to have some money, right? But that is not like a huge amount, right? That would serve as a capital. It's just an exam fee that you pay to take a prop challenge. And then once you pass, right? So you have to focus. My advice is that you have to focus on getting the right skill, right? The right skill and getting the right mentor. That is very, very important because whatever you do, you need a feedback in one form or the other. You need a feedback from mentor and expert. I mean, whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah,
So you get that, and then on the side, you try to get the money, and then through your demo trading, you would know. I mean, at some point, you would feel that I'm ready to now take a prop challenge, and then at that point, I would ask you to go into it. But ultimately, you should plan on having your own, funded
Yeah,
a personal brokerage account that is funded with.
for sure. I mean, it's like the same with anything. You go to university, you hand in your assignment, you want to have feedback, with exactly like trading, you're doing your trades, you might go wrong when you're trading. You
Yeah,
want to have your feedback. And obviously, if you don't have a mentor and you're trying to do it all by yourself, it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? You're against some of the cleverest people out
yeah,
there, physicians, mathematicians, computer wizards. So if you're not having any feedback and you're trying to learn it all yourself from reading a book, it's going to be very hard for you.
yeah. That is really true. Across all disciplines, man, if you want to undergo training, a personal route, self-learning route is what some people prefer, but it is very difficult, right? For 99% of people, you wouldn't want to go through that route. So it
Exactly.
is just best to get a mentor, right? And then you'll be shaped into, the kind of professional you want to be
Yeah, for sure. And not just
in
a
whatever
not
field
just a
of
mentor.
choice.
You can have a Discord community, people around you. Trading can be very lonely sometimes, being able to speak to others that are on
Yeah,
the same journey
exactly.
as you. You got a trading journal to be able to hold yourself accountable for all the trades you do, and you've got the bot that we have that, if you're busy one day, you can't work, you can let the bot run. We have alerts to make sure you're not missing out on entries. If you're new to trading, you can't necessarily spot the entry yourself, and it just is a little reminder for you. All of these things that we offer in the pro community for the price point we're selling it at is is a no-brainer, and it's helped change so many traders' kind of lives and paths that they're on, that I've spoken to. So one last question I've got for you. It's quite an interesting one, but what does financial freedom mean to you?
Oh, financial freedom. I think it's basically having enough, right? In terms of finances, having enough that you could do whatever you want to do, right? You've covered your
Yeah,
needs, right? You've gone beyond your needs, then you can cover, take care of things that you want financially, and also not being too dependent, right? We are humans, of course, you have to depend on, but to have that kind of freedom and independence, right? To do whatever you want to do. Yeah. So basically, I think that should be it for me. Yeah, basically having that freedom, right? You could take care
exactly.
of the things that you want out of life. Your
Hmm.
lifestyle, you can fund your lifestyle, and also you are not too dependent on other people for your
Yeah,
most
exactly.
basic or
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. I think for me, what got me into trading to begin with was I love traveling around. I like going to different countries. But I also know that, most jobs don't give you much holidays. So for me with trading, I know that if I can work from my laptop, I can go wherever I want to go. And for me, the freedom of being able to do that, go wherever I want to go. Like right now, we're in sunny Greece. It's lovely out here, much better than the UK. The fact that I'm able to go and travel around and do what I want to do is the kind of freedom that means more to money itself, if you know what I mean. Because when I
Yeah,
used to work a 9 to 5 and going in the rain every day, and I used to be a delivery driver and packing all my parcels in the car, I hated it. So
yeah,
trading for me has massively changed the way I'm able to go about myself, and I'm super glad that I came across WB, and it's helped me massively on my journey. But I want to say, Derrick, it's been a pleasure speaking to you today. I've loved having this conversation, and it's been truly fascinating to hear kind of your point of view on WB and your whole trading journey so far.
yeah. It's been a lovely experience with WB trading, and I'm happy to share my journey with anybody out there that wants to, I mean, get on board and change his or her trading journey, right? If you want to see those I mean, consistent results that we see other people doing, right? Then, I
Yeah,
mean,
for
I think you
sure.
should take this bold step of, I mean, signing up with WB Trading and then and getting your trading journey, I mean, fine-tuned for success.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Derrick. I'm going to let you go now. I'm sure we'll catch up in the Discord
Yeah,
or in another time.
thanks.
But thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for
All right
having
then.
me.
Take care,
Really
man.
appreciate it.